Have you ever wanted something so badly that you would give anything for it, even pieces of yourself? Marcus found the antique pen at an estate sale, tucked inside a velvet-lined box with a tarnished brass clasp. The seller, an elderly woman with clouded eyes, warned him not to buy it. He laughed it off. Writers are superstitious by nature, but Marcus needed inspiration more than caution. His novel had stalled for months. His publisher was losing patience. His savings account was bleeding dry. That night he uncapped the pen. The nib gleamed like a surgical blade. He pressed it to paper and nothing happened. No ink flowed. Frustrated, he squeezed the pen harder, and the nib pricked his thumb. A single drop of blood welled up, and the pen drank it greedily. The words came then. Not slowly, but in a torrent. His hand moved across the page with supernatural speed, crafting sentences more beautiful than anything he had ever written. The prose was perfect, haunting, alive. When he finally stopped, 3 hours had passed, and he had written 30 flawless pages. He looked at his thumb. The small puncture had become a thin white scar, as if it had healed weeks ago instead of hours. Marcus wrote every night after that. Each session left him weaker, his skin paler, but his manuscript grew magnificent. His online following exploded when he posted excerpts. Publishers reached out. Movie studios expressed interest. Success was finally within reach, but the scars multiplied. His fingers, his palms, his wrists. They formed strange patterns, almost like words written in an alphabet he couldn't read. He wore long sleeves to hide them. He avoided mirrors. One morning, Marcus woke to find he couldn't remember his mother's face. By afternoon, his childhood had become a blur of disconnected images. The pen wasn't just taking his blood, it was taking his memories, his experiences, everything that made him who he was. The pen was writing him out of existence, one page at a time. He tried to stop. He locked the pen away, but his hands shook with withdrawal. His mind screamed for the clarity only the pen could provide. 3 days later, he broke. He retrieved the pen with trembling fingers and began to write. The police found his apartment 2 weeks later. The manuscript sat on the desk, 500 pages of the most extraordinary prose ever written. But there was no sign of Marcus, no body, no evidence of where he had gone. Only the pen remained, resting in its velvet box, waiting. And if you look closely at those 500 pages, you might notice something disturbing. The handwriting changes gradually throughout, becoming less and less like Marcus's original script. By the final page, it resembles something else entirely. Something ancient, something hungry, something that signs its name in blood.